What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity build a video. Today we're going to be talking about the new milestone assignments, weird things that you guys should know that the damn game is doing. I'll give you some tips and tricks that you can use to better your score. And if you haven't smashed your phone with a hammer, click the like and subscribe button. Okay, so first off, I know a lot of you guys are really upset with this new update. Honestly, I'm not happy with the new update just because it should have been better. It wasn't that the streaks being gone wasn't good. I mean, that does benefit you guys, the streaks being gone. I know that a lot of you guys are used to the streaks, but really, I mean, it was just a total pain in the butt. You had to do the assignment that was within the streaks. You only had 24 hours to complete all the assignments within the streak. You had to arrange your list in such a ridiculous way so that you could make sure that you got through the damn streaks. And it is going to be so much better with them gone. However, the milestone stuff, people are like really stressing about. They're looking at it and they're like, oh my God, I can't do this assignment. I got to cancel it. I got to pay cash. I got to get all these airport deliveries done right now. No. Don't make any of those mistakes, okay? So first things first, look at the list that you're given in the milestone list. They actually did it. They actually managed to screw that up too. So first they give you guys vote assignments, which they had taken that one out with the last update because there were so many issues with it. I personally don't think that it's fair to put that particular assignment in the game because there's a very small window where you can actually vote. Now, if you're a low-level player and you're not submitting design challenges, you can still vote on designs. You just can't submit them because you're not upgrading any houses, right? Which means that the blueprint assignment is off limits. However, the way that the assignments work here is that when you complete one of the assignments, one of the milestone assignments, the whole thing, all 3 tiers of it, it is going to give you a new milestone assignment. See where it says 2 left? You get a total of 4 of them. But if you refresh it, it takes that away from you. Okay? So you lose that assignment that you were going to be doing. You don't want to do that. So just because you can't do the VU point one doesn't mean that you can't do the other 2 and still get the other 4 done. Is what I'm trying to say. Saying that you had 4 more. Because they'll cycle in through after the other 2 get done. So if you're canceling an assignment through here or refreshing it, it should be because you can't do any of the 3 on the board. Alright? Okay. The next thing is this person had posted to our Facebook page and said, it's wanting VU points, but my tower is fully unlocked. I launched once to see if it counted, but it didn't. For those of you who don't know what this is, when you look at your VU tower, there is a little section on the very top of the VU tower that says VU points, okay? Every time that you launch a certain disaster, and you can click on the disaster that you're launching, it gives you X amount of VU points. So maybe it's 2, 3, whatever. Those add up, and once they fill the bar, you're able to pay for the next VU tower upgrade. Once you pay for the upgrade, the bar starts over, and you have to earn VU points again by launching the VU tower. It seems as though EA managed to screw this up and is giving this assignment to people who have a maxed out VU tower, which means that there's no way for them to actually earn these points. That's pretty screwed up, dude. So, EA, you might want to fix that. Don't cancel it, though. If you can still work on your other assignments within your list, just leave it alone. There's no point in paying cash to forfeit and deal with that. Like, it's going to take something away from you that doesn't need to be taken away. Okay? Okay, so, let's see here. Somebody had said in the comments section of this post that it was for epic points. I just want to make this very clear. It is not for epic points. It clearly says here, earn VU points, and it shows the V logo here, okay? I know there was actually, I think, more than one person that commented to do an epic project. That is not the case here. That is not the epic project sign. if doing an epic project works for that, then they really screwed up. All right? Okay. So the next thing that I'm seeing a lot of people ask is, collecting the milestone assignments going to affect my list down below? So there's two questions kind of that go along with that. Is it going to affect the assignment that I get down below immediately after collecting the points? And is it going to affect current, all my current assignments by collecting these? So yes and no. My best analysis would be that the way that the game works is it allows you to score a certain number of points. And it doesn't allow you to go past a certain number because that would just be astronomical. Like, for example, it doesn't matter what sequence you choose your assignments in, it's never going to give you every single task at 3,000 points. It's never going to do that. It might do that for, 4 or 5 tasks in a row, but not forever. Like, at some point, it's going to break that cycle and it's going to drop. So there's a certain overall average that the game tries to keep you at. And it probably does this based on the number of assignments completed and the number of points earned, right? So assuming that that is how it operates, I don't know how it would operate really any other way, then you would say, okay, if I have less assignments completed but more points earned, the game is going to recognize that and give me lower point value tasks. I would say that is an accurate assumption. But at what point does the game start recognizing that as too much? Is it really going to do that to you over 200 points over like a 2K average? I don't think so. Just collecting 200 points or 1,000 points from the milestone assignments isn't going to make or break you, in my opinion. I don't think it would. However, if you're like, 4 assignments completed and you have like a score of, 12, 13,000 points, or let's say you focused on doing all the milestones first and you have this, huge boost on your score, like a 20,000 boost on your score, but you haven't done any assignments, then yeah, I could see that affecting your score. I would not do it that way anyway, because then you're just having to do whatever you did in the milestone 2, 3, 4 times over again. These assignments were not meant for you guys to complete them immediately. That's why they're called milestone assignments. They're meant for you to get them as you go. You work your main list and you get credit for things that you're already doing. People are focusing on getting these assignments done right now and getting these points done and completed and all that right now, and paying, some ridiculous amount of cash to get 11 airport deliveries done or something. Like, no. And then having to do all your assignments throughout you're doing like 40 deliveries? No. That's not what it wants you to do, okay? There is something, though, that you should know. When you complete one portion of the milestone assignment, if you don't claim the reward, you still get credit towards the next level of that assignment. For example, let's say that you had an assignment down below to do 3 cargo, and it just so happens to be that is the right choice, right? So you do all 3 for the cargo. It's going to give you credit for the first 2, and it's going to fill that green bar. And then it's going to give you credit for the 3rd one that you did, even if you don't claim the rewards for the first tier yet, okay? What that means is that you can complete the entire 3 tiers before you collect any of the points. I would do it that way. If you have too high of a score, that is, I would do it that way. Okay, now if your score is really, really, really bad and you want to collect some points to keep the game, in check or whatever, you can do that, or you can leave them sit until you get them done. But the one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to have all 3 tiers completed and then having not collected them and not getting your new assignment, and then you're not getting credit for anything, okay? So pay very close attention to when you actually complete all 3 tiers of the assignment so you can get your new one. Now, Another question that a lot of you guys are asking is, do I have to complete all of them? When can I cancel these? Okay, so what I would do if it was me is I would work my main list based on what is correct in the main list. Whatever I get done up above, great. But I'm not going to prioritize the milestone assignments. I'm going to prioritize my main list. That is where the bulk of my points are going to come from. As I prioritize my main list, the milestone assignments are going to get completed. I'll collect them when they fill up. Once I collect them as they fill up, and I have completed all of my assignments, whatever remaining milestone assignments that I have, I can look at and say, okay, this is how many deliveries I have left to do on this assignment, if there is any. And then I can calculate up based on my opponent's score if it's even worth me doing it. For example, if I have a 90K lead on the leaderboard and I still need like 6 damn deliveries to get 4,000 points, do you really think that it's worth the extra, hundreds of cash just to put astronomical amounts of points up on a scoreboard that you're already dominating? Probably not, right? But if somebody's close to your score, and let's say, you have 3 days left, okay? You don't have to pay for those deliveries. You can complete the airport assignments as they come in because they're going to come in at their normal time. Probably the Paris one will be the best because it comes in the quickest. And you'll be able to complete those without having to actually pay any cash. Now, if the contest of mayors is ending soon, whatever remaining points or deliveries or whatever it is that you have left, yes, you would need to pay cash, okay? But if you finish your contest of mayors within the first 2 days, that means that you have the remainder of the week to work on the whatever milestone assignments that you have remaining at a normal pace without having to pay cash. Maybe your regional HQ will reset by then, or the voting will be open or something. I don't know. Just whatever's going on in your game. Maybe the cargo shipping dock will be back or whatever. Point being is, don't prioritize these damn milestone assignments. They will run you broke. They will boost up your score, and then they'll screw you up. So claim them as you need to. Always calculate up your average before you claim them. Like if you already have, 4, 5, 6,000 points over your average, and now you're going to go and claim, 10,000 points or whatever, don't do that just yet. Okay. How to cancel these assignments? Is it worth canceling these assignments? So the way that it works is you have 3 active milestone assignments. If you don't want one of them, you click the little refresh button right here, and then you pay 15 SimsCash, and it gives you a new one. However, the little number right there that says refresh, it takes one of those numbers away, which means you start with 3 milestone assignments on screen, and you get 4 refreshes. That's a total of 7 milestone assignments. If you cancel it, you're getting rid of the one that you currently have, okay? And then it's being replaced, obviously, with the one, down below. So, or not down below, but the one from there. I wouldn't even mess with it that way. There's no point. You're just wasting SimsCash. If you can get all 4 of your refresh assignments completed without having to pay SimsCash, why wouldn't you? You see where I'm going with that? So the only benefit, really, that you have to doing that is that you're working on the milestone assignment sooner rather than later. So if, let's say that because he can't do the VU points, for example, okay? For those of you who probably didn't follow along with that, maybe you're still confused. Right now, he's getting credit for the voting and the cargo, but he can't do the VU points. He can pay 15 SimsCash to work on his next assignment and have it available to him right now. Okay? Or he cannot pay, save the 15 SimsCash, and when he completes one of his milestone assignments up above, it'll be replaced and he'll be working on it later. So the only benefit that he is gaining is that he's working on an assignment sooner rather than later. See where I'm going with that? If he was able to do the VU points later, maybe it's something that he could actually complete, assuming that it's not the VU points and his tower wasn't maxed out, then he wouldn't be losing that assignment either. Like, let's say that it was a cargo one that he wanted to get rid of or something, which I don't know why you would do that, but let's say you did. Then you would be forfeiting any points you could have earned towards that particular assignment. So what I would do, if you have 3 assignments in the list that you cannot complete at all, like you can't do them, then you kind of have to cancel, right? If you complete one, then you get your next one. But if you are, like, let's say you have 2 you can't do, and you have one that is, like, going to take a while, maybe it's 11 airport deliveries or something, and you are pretty much almost, done with the contest, you need to get a move on some of your other milestone assignments. You haven't spent a whole lot of cash this round. Yeah, go ahead, cancel it, pay the 15 simscash, and start getting those other ones worked on. Basically, all you have to do is weigh out your options. Is whatever I'm doing going to cost me more by doing it this way or by this way? If it's going to end up costing you more by more than 15 simscash by not getting credit for it now rather than later, then pay it. Okay? So if I know, like, hey, I got 20 assignments left, I'm not going to have this one done in time for more to move in, I would rather start getting credit for those. I'm going to pay the stupid 15 simscash now, refresh it, and start getting my credit. Then yes, I would do it that way. Okay? So each situation is going to be unique. Each task is going to be unique, and it's going to be a situation that you have to learn how to differentiate between what is actually worth canceling and what isn't. What is actually worth completing and what isn't. And I would base that around the cash spent already in the contest and your current spot on the leaderboard. If you don't think you can win, don't spend more than you have to. If you pretty much know you're going to win, like there's no question about it, don't spend more than you have to. All right? Now, with the clip trays, I don't think they took that out with with this current update. You have to be careful if you're a lower level player, because the first couple of leaderboards, you guys, people are saving those clip trays. It's giving them huge points jumps. You could easily have a 10, 12K jump in seconds. So you could also potentially leave these milestone points unclaimed until the end of the contest, which means that you're never safe, okay? So one tip for you guys is you've finished all of your assignments. You've got your last 3 milestone assignments completed and the points are not claimed. Wait until the last minute and claim them and boost up over the person. So if the opponent is constantly adding points, every time you add points, they add points, don't keep adding points and then run yourself dry and then still have tickets or whatever and then be able to one-up on you. Just wait it out. Wait till the last 30, 45 seconds of the game. Claim your milestone rewards or whatever stuff you have uncollected and dominate the leaderboard the last 30 seconds of it. Okay? That would be the best way to go about dealing with somebody who's either hacked or has a lot of assignments left. All right? They're going to think they won. They're going to think that they can save, 10, 15 tickets or whatever, and you're just going to jump up over them. So that's what I would do with the milestones, because they don't seem to have a timer on them. They don't expire or anything like that. I would save them. Any, ones that you can save, I would save them. So if you've got your last 2 already there, you're not getting any more anyway. What's the hurry in collecting the points? There isn't one, right? Unless you think that by collecting those points, the people down below are going to stop trying because you have so many points, then maybe. But I would just wait, okay? Because usually by then that means that you've completed all of your assignments, and if they're not going to go for it by then, they're usually not going to. Okay, let's see. Any more questions that I can think of? You know, if you guys have any questions, please put it down below. I'm just going based off what I'm seeing on Reddit, Facebook, Discord. But, you know, the one thing that I keep seeing so many people complain about is, oh my God, they want, 11 airport deliveries and that's ridiculous and I'm not paying for that. You are paying for that. By the time you finish the contest of mayors, you've probably done a hell of a lot more than 11 deliveries. Go back through your albums. Look at how many times you had a 3K, 2K delivery assignment. Add them up. Okay? Many weeks I've seen people do 20, 30 deliveries sometimes. It depends on the week. So that assignment is really, it's not that extravagant for the fact that you're already completing them anyways. But if you actually do sit there and at the beginning of your week pay for all those damn deliveries right off the get-go and then do all of your assignments on top of it, that is foolish. Okay? That's going to cost you 1,000 simscash. And for what? That's ridiculous. Okay? Do not do it that way. All right, you guys, that's all the questions that I can think of at this current moment. If you do get what I would like to see you guys do, for those of you guys who have me on Facebook or Discord, send in screenshots of your milestone assignments so I can see what assignments pop up in the milestone stuff. Okay, so like right now we've got the voting, we've got the cargo, airport, VU, I think there was a repair one. I have not seen an upgrade house assignment in there. If you have seen one, please send it to me. Just kind of keep everybody informed on what is available, what isn't. I have not started updating the Contest of Mayors guide. I've had a lot of drama going on with my medical, my dog's medical. So I apologize for that. A lot of you guys have been asking me about it, so I'm going to do an Escape the Darkness video kind of explaining what's going on. And for those of you guys who are interested. So I am not quitting SimCity yet. Okay, I'm just sick of it. I'm sick and tired of them not caring about their customers. I'm sick of investing a bunch of time and money into a game where they ban you for being legitimate, and it just seems so ridiculous to me that you have this many active players in the gaming community in terms of just the Sims franchise in general, the SimCity franchise, or however you want to word that, and they just don't care. You know what I mean? Like, they don't. When was the last time y'all had a war update? I don't even like war, and it's bogus bullshit that they haven't given you guys something to look forward to. Maybe new war cards or different boosters, different war screens, ways to edit. If they really wanted to make money, they're absolute idiots over there. I mean, look at Fortnite, for example. They know what's up. They're like, people like cosmetics. People love that in-game purchase crap of, oh, I can edit my chat screen, or I can edit my character, or my whatever. You know what I mean? And they haven't done it. It blows my mind that they're such a cash grab company and they don't even know how to do that right. The next Omega Pass, it actually isn't half bad. That one I actually do like. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's on my channel. It's basically a full sneak peek to I guess wouldn't really call it a sneak peek, but the full thing to the next pass. So check it out. There is somebody that actually posted the video. Their YouTube name is S, I believe. Make sure that you give them credit for the video. Because their channel is so small, I usually go over there and I do a screen record on their video, and then I react to the buildings on their video. Because I'm not hacked, I don't have access to the buildings like they do. So to get the information out to you guys and to help promote their channel, I make sure that credit is given to them. So make sure that you guys do like, comment, subscribe to that person's channel, because that is where the credit is actually due, is for the person that is doing that. So Good luck to you guys. If you have any questions, like I said, put it down below. I will do my best to either answer you in the comments section or I'll just do a whole video for you. As for people wanting to join Neverland, you guys have to have decent cities, but hit me up on Facebook, send in your city stats. If they're good enough, I'll have you watch the group rules video and the new members video and we'll get you added in. We are not full, okay? Anytime you guys look up our group and it is full, that doesn't mean we are full. A lot of those are feeder cities, you know, so we do have space.